students. Where we had left from there, we'll continue today's lecture. Okay. So till yesterday, we had done till question number 5, right? From question number 6 onwards, today we are going to do here in the class. From question number 6, we are going to do today in the class. So let us continue on to that. So question number 6 is what? A medicine capsule is in the shape of a cylinder with two hemispheres stuck on each of its ends. The length of the entire capsule is 14 millimeter and the diameter of the capsule is 5 millimeter. Find its surface area. Okay, so again, what I have told you yesterday, the same thing you will do. You will put the whole capsule in the water, okay, and find out how much part of it is wet. Okay, the whole outside part it is wet, yes or no, if you'll put it into the water. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What that means, when you are finding out the surface area, so three surface area you have to put the formula of. Okay, first is what? Curved surface area of the cylinder. Okay, and that means what? This much part, this much part, this part, right? This part you will find out. And also these two parts, one is this one, another one is this one. These two are spherical surfaces. Okay, so the curved surface area of two hemispheres plus the curved surface area of this cylinder, this you will apply to okay, and you will get the surface area of the whole capsule. Okay, so let us do it then. Question number 6. Okay, capsule is in this shape. Okay, like this. Like this is just the capsule. Okay. What is the total height? 14 millimeter.
14.
14
Yes,
millimeter.
sir.
14 millimeter. So this is the total height of the capsule. And 5 millimeter is the diameter of the capsule. Okay, 5 millimeter is the diameter of the capsule. Now the radius will be what? The radius of the capsule
5
will be
over 2.
5 upon 2 millimeter. And the height of the cylinder will be how much? Tell me. See, this much part is 5 by 2 millimeter, this much part, because this is the radius, na? This much part. This much part is the radius of the this hemispherical surface. Okay, and this is also 5 by 2. So what will be the height of the capsule? So height of the capsule, height or height of cylinder will say, not capsule. Height of cylinder will be equals to what? 14 is the total height, 14 millimeter, minus 2 times height of one spherical part, one hemispherical part is 5 by 2 only. Okay, this much part is 5 by 2. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled out. Okay, so what you will be obtaining? 14 minus 5, that is how much?
9.
14, 9 millimeter. Okay, now we'll be applying the formula. So surface area of capsule, surface area of capsule, it will be equals to CSA of cylinder, CSA of cylinder, okay, this thing, plus 2 into 2 into CSA of hemisphere.
Hemisphere.
Yes, hemisphere. Okay, so what it will be? CSA of cylinder is what? Pi r
2
square,
pi r.
2 pi rh, 2 pi rh plus 2 into CSA of hemisphere is what? 2 pi r square. Okay, see again, both the r are same. That means what? The radius of this hemisphere and the radius of the cylinder is same. That is why in both the notation, that is the radius for the cylinder and radius for the hemisphere, we have given a notation, same notation r. Otherwise, we must be giving them a notation r1 and r2. Okay, if they will not be same. but they are same, so this will work. So what we can take as common, 2 pi r we can take as common, yes or no, in both the terms. So the first term will be remaining with the h, and the second term will be remaining with 2 pi r you have taken as common, so 2r it will be remaining with, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what? 2 pi, that is 22 by 7. Okay, r is what? 5
5.
by 2, 5 upon 2. And h is what? H is what? 9. Height of the cylinder. H, that is height of the cylinder, is what? 9,
9.
9
9.
millimeter. Okay. Plus 2 into r, that is 5 by 2. So what it will give us? 2 and 2 will get cancelled out. So 9 plus 5 again 14 it will become. Okay, so what we can write it as equals to 2 into 22 by 7, 22 by 7 into 5 by 2 into 9 plus 5. 9 plus 5. 9 plus 5 it will become 14. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled out. Okay, so 22 by 7 into 5 into 14.
14.
Okay, 7 twos are 14. Okay, so 22 into 5 twos are 5 twos are how much? 10. So how
10.
much become? 220 millimeter square. Understanding it, everybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This has become the surface area of the capsule. Okay, note it down or whether take the screenshot. Then we'll move to the next one.
Done, sir.
Done.
So
And this
done.
one.
So done.
Okay.
So done.
So let us move on to the next one now. See, next one is what? A tent is in the shape of a cylinder surmounted by a conical top. Is in the shape of a cylinder surmounted by a conical top. If the height of the diameter of the cylindrical part is 2.1 and 4 meter respectively, height and the diameter he's telling, height is 2.1 and diameter is 4 meter, and the slant height of the top is 2.8 meter. Find the area of the canvas used for making the tent. Okay, also find the cost of the canvas of the tent at the rate of 500 per meter square. Note that the base of the tent will not be covered with the canvas. Okay, so what it is? A tent you have to make. Okay, how the tent is, the base area or the base is a cylinder like this. Okay, this is the base, and it is surmounted by a conical top. Okay, a cone is there on the top. Okay, let us not cone kind of surface. Wait a minute. Cone, and the bottom part is a cylinder like this. Okay, wait a minute. So question number 7 it is. Okay, now what? See,
Good morning, sir.
morning. This is radius is what? Sorry, diameter is what? Diameter is 4 meter.
4.
Diameter is 4 meters, so radius will be what? Radius will be 2 meter, right?
2.
And height is given how much? Height
2.1.
of the cylindrical
2.1.
part. Of the cylindrical part. So height of cylinder will write here CY. Okay, cylinder is 2.1 meter. Okay, for this one part. This is height of cylinder, and the radius is also of this one part only, but the radius of the cylindrical part and the conical part will be same, yes or no? Give me a reply.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the height
Yes,
of
sir.
cylindrical part and conical part will be same. Okay, not the height, but the radius, sorry. The radius or the diameter will be same for the cylindrical part and also for the conical part. Okay, so now for cone, we have to describe a few things. The slant height of the cone is given 2.8 meter. So slant height, that is for cone, slant height L is equals to slant height, slant height L is equals to how much? How much it is given?
2.8.
2.8 meter.
2.8.
Okay. Now what he is asking for, he is asking for how much canvas will be used for it. So the canvas will be covering only the outer side of the tent, yes or no? Give me a reply. It will be
Yes,
covering
sir.
only the outer part of the tent. Okay, so what that means? That means we have to find out the curved surface area of the cone and the curved surface area of the cylinder. Okay, little be practical. Construct a tent in your mind. There is a cone on the top and cylinder at the base. Okay, that means what? You are covering the whole cylindrical part with the canvas and the conical part on the top with the canvas. So how much it is required? The curved surface area, yes or no? Okay, understanding this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so surface area, or we can say, uh, find the area of the canvas. Canvas used will write. Canvas used is equals to canvas used is equals to how much it will be? CSA of cone plus CSA of cylinder, right?
Cylinder.
Cylinder.
Okay, CSA of cylinder. Okay, CSA of cone will be what? Pi RL,
5.
pi RL plus CSA of cylinder will be 2 pi
2
RH.
pi r.
Yes, 2 pi RH. Okay, now this pi R we can take as common in both the terms. So the first one term will be remaining with the L and the second term will be remaining with the 2H because pi R you have taken as common in both the terms. Now put the values. 22 by 7. R is what? 2.
2.
Okay. Slant height is 2.8 and H is what? 2.1. So 2 times 2.1. Okay, so what value will it give? 22 by 7. 22 by 7 into 2 brackets 2.8 plus what it will give you 4.2. 4.2. So now let us add them up. So 22 by 7 into 2, it was 22 by 7 into 2, and this one 2.8 plus 4.2, how much? 3 and 4, 7,
7.0.
7.
7.0 or 7 you can say right away. So 7 and 7 will get cancelled out. So how much? How much canvas is required? 44 meters
44.
44 meters.
square. Okay. Now cost he is asking for. So all of us know that cost is equals to area into rate. Mind it very clearly all the time. That cost is equals to area into rate. How much is the area? You will multiply the area by rate, you will get the cost. So area is what? 44. Okay, and rate it was rate how much it was?
500.
500 per meter square. So 500 will be multiplying with 44. So 500. So multiply it. How much will you be obtaining?
22,000.
22,000 rupees. Okay, double zeros and 5 fours are 20, 5 fours are 20 and 2, 22. Okay, note it down then. Complete it up. Simple it was. Anybody is having doubt in it?
Sir, show previous page.
Previous page. This one.
Yes, sir.
The
Now
next page.
Okay, next page. Okay, this one.
The done.
Done, everybody?
Sir.
yes,
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
shall we move on to the next one now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
If you don't understand anything in between, ask it there only. Okay. Question number 8 now. From a solid cylinder whose height is 2.4 centimeter and diameter 1.4 centimeter, a conical cavity of the same height and the same diameter is hollowed out. Okay, so a solid cylinder at first, solid cylinder, this kind of solid cylinder you have. Okay, this. Okay, so a conical cavity of the same height and same diameter is hollowed out. That means you have scooped up a cone from it like this. This much part you have scooped out. Understanding it? This much part you have scooped out, he's telling. So find the total surface or area of the remaining solid to the nearest centimeter square. Okay, so what you have to find? Total surface area. So total surface area. So tell me, what will be the total surface area of it? Anybody? The total surface area of the solid is equals to what I will write?
2 pi r plus h minus the area of cone, DSA of cone.
Minus TSA of cone.
Plus.
Plus.
Say plus.
Okay. Okay. See
And
how
plus surface area of circle.
surface area of circle. Okay. Now look over here. At first, let us describe the things which are there. Height of the cylinder is 2.4. That is, height is same for both of these. Whether you are telling of cone, whether you are telling of cylinder, it is 2.4 meter. And diameter is how much? Diameter is how much?
1.4.
1.4 centimeter. Okay, first one is also centimeter only. This one is centimeter. So radius will be how much?
0.7 centimeter.
0.7.
0.7.
Okay. Now what? Now what? See, we want to calculate the surface area of this shape. So surface area of the solid. Okay, surface area of the solid, and that will be equals to, see, at first we have to apply the TSA of the cylinder. Okay, so because the whole cylinder is there, no, this downside is also there, this one, the base side. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to have the curved surface area as well as the other two sides. Means this is not there, means this is absent. Yes, but see, two things can be done. One, you write the TSA of the cylinder, and after that you subtract the area of one circle, this one which is not there. Okay, or whatever, what else you can do? You write the CSA of the cylinder plus the area of this one base circle. Both the things will be valid. Okay, so if you don't want to go to the subtraction thing, okay, right away we'll do it. So what it will be? See, CSA of cylinder, CSA of cylinder, that is the curved surface area of cylinder, plus the base side pi r square, the base side pi r square. Okay, plus what? See, this is now this thing is happened, means the about cylinder we had done all the things. Now for the cone. For cone we'll be using the CSA. Okay, for the cone we'll be using CSA
Excuse me,
of,
sir.
yes.
The screen is not visible.
Okay, others can see the screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So,
sir.
There is a problem with
Yes,
connection,
sir.
Ushima. Check it out. Check out the connection. Maybe your connection is weak, I think. Okay, CSA of cylinder is what? 2 pi RH. Now plus pi r square. Okay, and plus CSA of the cone. CSA of the cone is pi r
Pi.
L.
Pi r.
Okay, everything we know except this slant height. Okay, so for slant height, we have to calculate the slant height of the cone. Okay, Bipin, so we have to add the CSA of the cone, not to subtract. Why? Experience it. You have scoop up one cone from the cylinder, put this solid into water. How much part will be wet? The inside will also be wet, na? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If this one part is also wet, that means it will be calculated into the surface area only. Okay, so that is why what we are doing, we are adding. So whether you are scooping it out from the inside or you are surmounting it on the top, in both of the cases, the CSA will be added up into the CSA of the whole solid. Okay, both the cases will be same. So now what? Slant height, slant height L is equals to, or L square is equals to, let us use the formula. L square is equals to H square plus R square.
R square.
Okay, so L
Yes,
is
sir.
equal, L square is equals to H square. H square, that is 2.4 whole squared. Okay, and R square, that is 0.7 whole squared. Now what will be the square of the square of 24? This is 576. Okay, and there will be decimal two places. Why? Because one is 2.4, other is 2.4. So two of them contains decimal at one place. So the final will have decimal at two places. Plus 7 sevens are 49.
0.
Okay, again
0.4. Yeah.
decimal
9.49.
9.
0.49. Okay, so 5.76 plus 0.49. How much will it give the value as? L square is equals to
6.25.
6.2.
0.25.
as you will be finding out the value of L, it will be 6.25 is the square of 25. So it will be the square root will be 0.5 centimeter. Now
2.5.
let us come back to the surface area of the solid, the formula of surface area of the solid equals to 2 pi RH plus pi r square plus pi r L. Understanding it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now take every term contains pi r at least. Yes, every term contains pi r. So let us take pi r as common. So the first term will be remaining with the 2h, the second term will be remaining with the r, and the third term will be remaining with the L.
L.
Okay, so now pi is what? 22 by 7. R is what? The R is what? 0.7. So R is 0.7.
0.
Okay, and H will be what? 2 into H. 2 into
2.4.
H is 2.4.
0.4.
Okay, plus R. R, that is how much? R is 0.7. And L is what?
2.5.
2. Okay, this is the thing. So when you will cancel it out, what it will give you? 22 in, it will be divided 0.1. Okay, so 22 into 0.1 into, okay, this will become 4.8 4.8, 24 to the 48, no? So 4.8 plus 0.7 plus 2.5. How much will be the addition of these three?
3.2.
3.2. Okay, and this, the multiplication of these two will be 2.2. Okay, and it is coming 3.2.
No, sir. Sir,
No,
8.0.
sir.
5.
8.0.
8.
Sir, 8.
8 it is coming. Okay, so 8. So how much will be the answer? 8 to the 16. 8 to the 16. So 17.6 centimeters square.
17.6.
Okay, and he has said to express it in the nearest centimeter square. So what will be the nearest centimeter square of the 17.6? It will be 18.
18.
So 18 centimeters square. Note it down. Take the screenshot. Shall I show the first
Done,
page?
sir.
First page. Done.
Yes, sir.
That's the
No, sir.
Okay. The next page.
Okay.
Done.
Done, everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us move for the last one question of this exercise. Okay. So a wooden article was made by scooping out hemisphere from each end of a solid cylinder. This is the wooden article, and what you have done, it is kind of a cylinder, but you have done scooping, or you have scooped out the two hemisphere on the two ends of it. Okay. Now, if the height of the cylinder is 10 centimeter, the height of the cylinder is what? 10 centimeter. Okay. And the radius is 3.5. Radius is what? 3.5 centimeter. Find the total surface area of the article. Okay, so tell me, when we'll be putting this article, means a scooped out article, into the water, what will happen? The CSA will be wet. CSA of the cylinder will be wet, yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And also,
Yes,
these
sir.
two hemisphere will also be wet. This one part and this one part. These two hemisphere will also be wet. What that means? That means when we'll be calculating the CSA of this whole body, okay, this whole article, curved surface area plus 2 into curved surface area of this, these two hemisphere. Okay, so let us do it then. Wait a minute. Okay, now this whole article is of 10 centimeter. Whole article is of 10 centimeter. Okay, this much. Okay, and scooped out two hemisphere like this, from here, one from here, one another from here. Okay, it is not too much good, but make a good diagram in your notebook. Okay, so it is 10 centimeter, the total height. So question number 9, the total height is 10 centimeter. The radius is what? Radius is what? See, base radius
3.5.
3.5 centimeter. Okay, this 3.5 centimeter, we can write it as 7.2, yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the surface area of solid, that will be equals to what? That will be equals to CSA of cylinder, CSA of cylinder plus 2 into 2 into CSA of hemisphere. Hemisphere. Okay. So this is it. So CSA of cylinder is what? 2 pi RH plus 2 into CSA of hemisphere is what?
2 pi r square.
2 pi r square. Okay. So what we can take as common? 2 pi r we can take as common. So the first one will be remaining with a h and the second one will be remaining with a 2r. Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now 2 into pi. Pi that is 22 by 7. And r that is how much? 7 by
7 by 2.
2.
Okay, now h is what? 10 centimeter? Yes or no? H
Yes,
is
sir.
what? 10 centimeter. Then 2r. 2r that is 2 into r that is 7 by 2.
2.
Okay, now let us cut them. 7 ones are 7 and 2 ones are 2. Understanding it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now this 2 and 2 will get cancelled out.
Yeah.
So what it will be remaining with? It will be remaining with 22 into 10 plus 7. 10 plus 7 how much? 10 plus 7 how much?
17.
Okay, so let us multiply them. What will be the multiplication? 7 to the 34, 34. So 374. Yes,
3 4 centimeter.
Yes, sir.
374 centimeter
Centimeter.
square. Okay, take the screenshot, note it down, whatever you want to do.
Done, sir.
Sir,
Have
done.
Done.
Sir, done.
everybody has done.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Shall we move on to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the end of this one exercise. So now today we are going to from the next exercise we'll take first question. Okay, so for that look at it into your book for the first question. The first question is there. A solid is in the shape of cone standing on a hemisphere. Okay, a cone standing on a hemisphere, right? Like this. So with both their radii being equal to 1 centimeter. So radius of both the article or both the shapes is 1 centimeter only. Now what else he says? Being equal to 1 centimeter and the height of the cone is equals to of the radius. Okay, height of the cone equals to the radius. That means height will be how much? Tell me, height of the cone. 1 centimeter only? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1 centimeter.
Yes.
So what he is asking for? He is asking for the volume of the solid in terms of pi. Okay, so volume of the solid we have to find out. So volume of the solid will be what? Can anybody tell? Volume of solid. Can anybody tell what will be the volume of this solid? Yes. Two things are there. One is hemisphere, another is cone.
Volume of hemisphere plus volume of
Very good. Volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Simple thing it is.
hemisphere.
Okay. Now just you have to by heart the formulas. Okay. If you have the formulas in your mind, you can solve it very easily. Okay. So now volume of cone is what? 1 upon 3 pi
2
r square
upon
h? 2 upon 3. Volume of cone.
of hemisphere.
Not okay. So 1 upon 3 pi r square h of cone. Of hemisphere it is 2 by 3 pi r cube, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now
Yes,
let
sir.
us
Yes.
take 1 by 3 pi r square as common. 1 by 3 pi r square as common, you take it as. Okay, so the first one term will be remaining with the h and the second one term will be remaining with the 2r. Okay, this it will become. So 1 upon 3. So he has said that to find out the volume in terms of pi. So that means what? That means we are not going to write the value of pi. We are going to put the pi as it is. As it is, we are going to put the value of pi. R is what? 1. So 1 square into h is 1 plus 2 into r is 1.
1.
Okay. So now what? What it will become? It will become pi by 3. Pi by 3. Why? Because 1 square is 1. 1 into pi, that is pi. So pi by 3 it will become into. See, here it will become what? 1 plus 2? Yes or no? And 1 plus 2 is what?
Yes, sir.
1 plus 2 is what?
3.
So 3 and 3 will get cancelled out. Okay, so the volume of the solid will come as pi
Pi
centimeter
Pi.
cube.
cube. Note it down. Take the screenshot, whatever you want to.
Sir, done.
Sir.
Done, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next one now. Second question. Okay, so he's telling Rachel, an engineering student, was asked to make a model shaped like cylinder with two cones attached to ends. Okay, so it is something like this: a cylinder with the two ends having two cones. Okay, something like this. Okay, like this. Okay, so two cones on the two side of the cylinder. Understanding it? Understanding it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The diameter of the model is 3 centimeters. So the diameter is what? 3 centimeter. So what will be the radius of the model? What will be the radius?
3 over
Yes, 3 by 2 centimeter. Okay. So and its length. The length of the whole model is 12.
12.
Okay. Length of the whole model is 12. 12 centimeter. Okay. And each cone has a height 2 centimeter. Each cone has a height 2 centimeter. This one is 2 and this one is 2. So what will be the height of the cylinder? What will be the height of the cylinder?
8 centimeter.
8 centimeter. Okay, it will become what? 8 centimeter. Okay. The height of the cylinder is 8 centimeter. So let us write it. Height of the cylinder. Height of the cylinder is 8 centimeter. Height of the cone is. Height of the cone is 2 centimeter. Other things are there. Okay. Now find the volume of air contained in the model. So that means what? They are trying to tell us to find out the volume of the volume of this solid. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
The
sir.
volume of model. Volume of model. Can anybody tell what will be the volume of the model?
The volume of cylinder plus volume of two cone.
Yes, volume of cylinder plus 2 into volume of cone will write. Okay, 2 into volume of cone. Okay, and volume of cylinder is what? Volume of cylinder pi r square h.
Fire.
Pi r square.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and volume of two cones will be 2 into volume of cone is what? 1 upon 3
Pi
pi.
r square h.
Okay, but here is one catch. Here is one thing which is not as it is because height of the cylinder is cy. Okay, and height of the cone is co. We had written it as. So now what? See, pi r square is same in both the terms, right? So pi r square we can take as common. Pi r square we had taken as common. So it will be remaining with height of the cylinder plus 2 by 3 into height of the cone. Yes or no? Yes or no? Give me reply.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So is equals
Yes,
to
sir.
pi. Pi, that is 22 by 7. 22 by 7 into r square. R is what? 3 by 2. 3 by 2, that is 3 by 2 whole squared. Okay. Into height of the cylinder. Height of the cylinder is what? 8 centimeter plus 2 into height of the cone. Height of the cone is what? 2 centimeter. 2 by 3. Okay. So what it will become? 22 by 7 into 9 by 4. 3 3s are 9, 2 to the 4 into how much? 8 plus 4 by 3. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Take the LCM.
Yes.
Take the LCM, what it will become? 9 by 4 into 8 3s are 24. 24 and 4, 28.
28.
Okay, upon 3.
3.
Okay, 7 4s are 28. 4 1s are 4. And 3 3s are 9. So 22 into 3, that is how much? That is
66.
how?
60.
66 centimeter
66.
centimeter cube. Understood, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Take the screenshot.
Done.
Second page.
Sir, done.
Done.
Okay, then in the next class, we'll do question from here. This is the end for today.